Hello and welcome all. Atlas here. Today we have an awesome special character to create in our character creation menu. Today I have a really exciting one to those who are fans of the wizarding world. We have a magical individual to transition into the world of Skyrim, as we know. Known as He Who Must Not Be Named, to Tom Riddle, considered to have been the most powerful and dangerous Dark Lord of all time, I give you Lord Voldemort. Now, as what Atlas usually does, I have been researching deeply into the internet, as well as watching the Harry Potter films, to get an insight on Voldemort himself. I've learned that there are many different types of versions in the movies of Lord Voldemort. For example, like his child form, his teenage form, and of course his prime form as we know of him today. For our Skyrim character basis, we will be looking into the College of Winterhold, based on one of the characters called Arcano, who was involved in a plot against the college. He has very similar interests to Voldemort, and that's why I've decided to base him on him. Arcano was also thirsty for knowledge, and he will do whatever it'll take to be the Archmage or even powerfuler than that. It'll be interesting to see our own Skyrim version of Voldemort. It's not exactly going to be the same as the pictures or as the films, sadly, but it will be very, very close in our very own Skyrim version. I'm really excited to see how this character is going to come about. We will go through all the body modifications and to try and nail this character. Voldemort has many abilities such as teleportation, occupancy, legitimacy, and of course magic for our Dark Lord mage build. One of Voldemort's famous quotes that he says in the film of the Philosopher's Stone, which gives me goosebumps every single time he says it. but listen to this though.
That's it, Harry. There is no good and evil. There is only power, and those too weak to seek it.
Once a student at Hogwarts, Tom was put into Slytherin House, and swiftly he became known as an unusual brilliant student. Tom was loved and admired by everyone, with the expectation of Tom becoming a professor one day maybe. Tom Riddle was secretly obsessed with Slytherin heritage, as well as finding ways to cheat death. He learned of an old legend of Hogwarts that one of the founders named Salazar Slytherin had built a secret chamber deep within Hogwarts, and kept it hidden from the other founders that built Hogwarts. Salazar sealed it so that only his own true heir would be able to open the chamber and unleash the horror within it to purge the school of all those who were unworthy to study magic. Tom Riddle discovered the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets in his 6th year, and released the basilisk and killing a student named Myrtle. During school, Tom is among his most intimate friends, and he began to insult his father's name of Tom Maravel Riddle, that he made an anagram of, and rearranged the letters and spelled, "I am Lord Voldemort." It was a name he hoped wizards from everywhere would one day fear to speak it, when he would become the greatest sorcerer in the world, as Lord Voldemort. Tom didn't learn the complete story of his birth until he tracked down and visited his uncle, Morphin, as well as murdering him as well, later on. Tom was hell-bent on revenge for his father that abandoned him, as well as being Muggle blood. During the summer after Myrtle's death, he went to the Riddle mansion and murdered his father and grandparents. And later on, a few months later, Tom returned to Hogwarts for his last and final year. Tom at this point was already a prefect and head boy. He recently received a medal for magical merit. Albus Dumbledore later said of him, "Brilliant, of course, he probably was the most brilliant student that Hogwarts has ever seen." Secretly, however, Tom Riddle was already studying into Horcruxes, with the murders of Myrtle and his father and uncle, and he was only 17 at the time. After graduating from Hogwarts, Tom Riddle surprised everyone by working at a dark magic shop named Borgin and Burke's. His job there was to suss out items of value, obtaining them at the lowest price possible. Of course, Tom was a natural at it, having the gift of the gab. Tom unexpectedly left his job and disappeared after he killed one of the customers for a gold locket that belonged to Slytherin, and receiving the gold cup that belonged to Helga Hufflepuff. Tom Riddle disappeared for over 10 years after that. During this time, he travelled far and wide, so deeply into the dark arts, getting mixed up with the very worst witches and wizards, and underwent so many dangerous magical transformations in his quest for power and immortality. Voldemort had growing a legion of focused followers during this time called Death Eaters. Voldemort was so fearsome that a few did speak of his name. Only a few people realized he was the same brilliant boy who had accomplished and well liked at Hogwarts, in his addition to his Death Eaters. Voldemort formed many alliances with dark creatures such as werewolves, dementors, and he also controlled armies of the dead. Many of the witches and wizards joined for the share of power that he promised them and offered. But increasingly, many joined just for the following out of fear. The years of Voldemort's ascent to power were marked with disappearances and increasingly caused open violence. Voldemort's Region of Terror lasted for 11 years and attacked anyone who resisted or defended Muggles. Well, I really enjoyed that story, and I hope everyone did too. And now we are on our favourite part of our character creation menu. Before I start, I'll be much appreciated to get a like, subscribe and a comment. And once again, I would like to say a big thank you to all the supporters that started supporting this channel. It truly means the world to this channel and to me as well for Atlas. Please, and I would also like everyone to spread the word about my channel, and I'll do happily that the best I can to make more videos of our awesome characters. But anyway, enough chit chat, let's go. Okay, and here we are. We are in our Skyrim creation menu. So I think we're gonna go for the High Elf race. The reason why I picked High Elf is so that... Ooh, now that's not bad. As you already know, I haven't really done anything to him, but he looks pretty good as it is at the moment. The reason why, the reason why I'm picking High Elf, so he's quite... We're going to need somebody who's going to be really high born into magic, like, so I thought High Elf was brilliant for this. You know? Because they can regenerate, you know, magic quite quickly, and they're quite strong in the magical ability, like, you know. But however, we could have actually gone for Dark Elf as well, as we know of, like, you know. But then the reason why I didn't pick this one is because his ears are a little bit too big, too long, you know, for what I want to go for, like, you know. Because Voldemort's ears isn't exactly that big, so that's why I went for the High Elf, see, because it's just right. Bit pointy, but yeah. But like I said before, it's not exactly going to be the same as, you know, as the pictures and the movies and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll have our Skyrim version, but I promise you he will look good. So okay, so I guess we're definitely going to go for the High Elf. Yeah, okay, so just do exactly as I do, because I'm going to go through this very, very well. So okay, so yeah, we're going to put a little bit of weight on him, but not too much. Maybe, yeah, just a little bit, not too much, like. Okay, right. I say we could add possibly a bit of complexion, I suppose. Or we could just keep him clean like as this. But however, I'm gonna add a little bit of complexion to him. You know, we want him detailed as it is, like, you know. So okay. Right, no dirt. I say we keep him clean. Right, keep all that as it is. He doesn't have any scars. He doesn't have any war paint either. So right, let's go on to face. Right, as for his nose type, because I know his nose looks like a resemblance of a snake, which it does, or a reptile of some sort, like. But I say it looks like a snake, like, you know, in the movies. But we're not gonna actually get that in Skyrim. So what we'll do is we'll keep it exactly as it is, because I'm quite happy. But in your version, you could possibly change his nose if you want to, but I'm just gonna keep him as he is. Okay? Yeah, just keep it all as it is. But right, when it comes to the jaw, because I'd say we're gonna give him a bit of jaw width, obviously, because he's got quite an out jaw width face, like. So yeah, we'll keep it to about there. Right, jaw height. Yeah, let's just bring that down just a touch to about here, okay? Okay, right, jaw forward now. So his jaw forward is going to be roughly about here, I'd say. So you can see slightly there. So right, we're just going to slightly keep it out, alright? Slightly forward. So about here. Right, cheekbone, right. Voldemort doesn't have any cheekbones, believe it or not, so we're going to bring this right down, alright? So we're not going to give him any cheekbone complexure whatsoever. Right, even the width, like, you know, we're going to bring that right in. So it's like that, alright? Because he doesn't have, like, any cheekbone, like, height or width or anything, because he's quite snake-looking, if you know what I mean, like, you know? Right, laugh lines, I say, yeah, we could give him a bit, I suppose. Let's have a bit of darkness in there. Right. I'm just experimenting a minute. Yeah, we could go for that. Right, keep that as it is. No, let's keep that clean. Yep, keep all that clean. Yeah. That's fine with me. Right, eyes. To be honest, I might as well just keep them as it is. Or, we could have a little look. See what ones they've got to offer. Right, no. Sorry about this, and just seeing which is the best one. Yeah, I say we could go for that one. Brilliant, right. His eye colour, I say, is pretty good as it is, as like the red, like the redness in his eyes, like, you know. But Voldemort's eyes is actually blue, isn't it? But I don't think there is a blue with this, no. Okay, we're just gonna keep them red, okay? Right. Eye height, I'd say... well, let's have this eye height right up, alright? It's just, I should have just left it as it was. Eye width. I'd say... yeah, slightly in. Okay. Eye depth. Yeah, let's have his eyes like right in, so then the top of his skull comes forward. Brilliant. Eyeliner? Nah, we won't go for that. Eyeshadow. Yeah. Because I say we have a bit of eyeshadow in there, so it gives that density of his actual skull, like, you know. Okay, right. Only a bit, but not too much. Nah, I say we keep that bit clean. Right, eyebrow type, right. Let's just get rid of his eyebrows, because Voldemort doesn't have any. Brow height. Let's bring that right down. Yes, brilliant. Oh yeah, he looks mean already. Brilliant. Okay, right. Brow width. Yeah, let's bring that right in. Nice, nice. Brow forwards. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much nailed. Right, mouth. I'm gonna go with that one because that looks nice. Mouth height. I'm gonna keep it exactly as it is. Yep. Right. For his chin, I say we're gonna slightly widen it. Only a bit to about here. Chin lines. Nah, we don't want that to be quite in. To about here. Chin forwards. No. Let's just have that in the middle. Lip color, yeah, slay. Yeah, I'd say we keep it as this. Brilliant. Right. Chin forwards. Leave it exactly as it is. Oh, I tell you what, nah, let's just have it to about here. Right. As for this hair, obviously we're not gonna give him any. Oh, look at that. He already looks brilliant as it is. Even the back of him, it looks really good actually. Wow. Okay, right, no, let's just get rid of this facial hair. Wow, there's a lot of facial hairs in this. Oops. In case you're wondering, what type of beard mod I'm using is the, I'm using the Beards of Power. So, okay, I say he's pretty much, done now anyway. I say he looks brilliant. So, okay, right, let's go on to close, and we shall invade the College of Winterhold. Let's just see if they can take on Lord Voldemort. Let's see what happens, right? Okay.
Sheathe your weapons and come quiet. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? That can be arranged. That's the best. Put you down. Stand up. No, like this.
I'm sorry, but you...
Enough of this!